Hey guys, I wanted to help you cite some of your sources as you are working on your research, because it's good to have the website that you are getting your information from, and that's really going to help you throughout middle school and high school as you go forward. A program that I like to use is called Easybib, and it's one that goes and does a lot of the work for you so that you don't have to worry about specific components of the bibliography. So Easybib is just easybib.com, and for MLA it's free to use. You're not going to be worrying about APA, Chicago, or Turabian style until you are probably in high school, maybe even college, if then. A lot of people don't use either of those. So say I'm looking at an article from BBC about Southwest Airlines and their pilots being suspended, and I say, oh, this is one that I really want to use as part of my project. What I can do is I come up to the top and highlight the web address. I can then copy it and go back into Easybib and paste it in to the website part. And then I click Cite This. It brings me to a new page where it already has the web address up at the top. It tells me that BBC's website is a credible source. That means that the information is usually seen as accurate, and it's not something like Wikipedia where anybody can go in and publish information. It has a red note for me that says, please confirm or modify the information below. That means that there's something that stood out. I should always review it though. So the source type is content published originally on a website, and that's really what it is. Sometimes people will publish something in a book first and then publish a portion of that book online, but that's not this time. It all automatically puts in the article title for me. I can double check that. The wrong pilots are suspended. Alright, we're good. Contributors. That's the author of it. If I come back to my article, I see that it does not have an author's name up at the top. As I scroll down, it is not included at the bottom either. So in this case, I'm going to leave the authors blank. It includes the website title, which is BBC News, and is published by BBC, so all of that is put in. It puts the URL, which is the same as the web address that I already have up at the top, but that's okay. I'm clicking yes to display the URL so that I know precisely where that's from. It was electronically published today, January 13th, 2014, and that changes. If it's published yesterday, it would be the 12th, and so on. The date accessed, that means that the date that I looked at it. And it was published today, I'm looking at it today. Like with the published date, if I looked at it tomorrow, it would be different. Okay, all that information looks good, so I'm going to click Create Citation. Okay, and it says Citation Added, and it has all of the bibliography information that I need. The nice thing about Easybib is I can put in multiple sources, and it will put them all together. I can save it for later. I can share it. You're probably not going to be sharing. That's usually stuff like Facebook, which you shouldn't be on yet. Export or print. Do not print it until you are completely done. Then you can create one page that has all of your sources. Say that you are doing a book. It has the option up at the top. Okay. It still has my citation here, but I can look for a title, ISBN, or keywords. You already know the ISBN, or where to find it anyway, because we have that in our library checkout in class. If you are looking at a newspaper or journal, that's all there as well. Another nice thing is that it has a manual entry. If something doesn't come up, or say you're doing a book, you can put the information in manually, which means you're typing everything in on your own. Usually it does pretty well for other information. That might be something if you can't find a website that you were looking at before. Or if you have a book, the book manual entry is different than the website entry or newspaper, so be careful in that. Okay, you want to cite the whole book, a chapter, the preface or introduction, and the information there. So it's good to explore a little bit, and again, this is something that will help you high school, middle school, college. If you have any questions about any of it, please let me know.